Okay, so this is going to be our training video. I'm Dan Cheadle. This is Glenn Small, and we're the general partners here at Franchise 8 Systems. And we're going to be talking about our B2B product today. The very first thing that we're going to talk about, and we're going to kind of hit on a number of different topics in this video. The first thing that we're going to talk about is prospecting and just really how to get this business going and started. So one of the things that we'll be talking about is materials, and so we'll get into all of that. First thing I'm going to talk about is, because I do a lot of prospecting on LinkedIn, and I really want to drive this home. If you're not, you should set up a LinkedIn account. Everybody should have a LinkedIn account, because what we do is we're trying to find ways to connect with business owners, and it's free, and you can connect with literally, I think I'm up to about 5,000 contacts right now on LinkedIn. And so once you get established and you start getting up there, if you can add about 100 contacts a day, you're going to start really seeing results from that, because then you can start sending mass messages out for free to all your group. But it's a great way to prospect for what we do. You can put in, and we'll get into later in another video training on how to do LinkedIn. But right now we just want to stress how important it is, number one, to get a LinkedIn account and really start connecting with business owners in categories that you're working. We'll talk about that more. So anyways, Glenn, if you have anything you want to add or talk about.
Oh, LinkedIn's great. It's a wonderful way for you to span out of your area into regional areas across the nation. And boy, by golly, it's a good tool to have.
So the next thing we want to talk about is being prepared when you go out on calls. And so we want to make sure that you have, if you don't, make sure you get a hold of us. We have a marketing brochure that we put together for the B2B Blast. It's a great piece. It's a leave behind. And if you don't have, let us know. We'll get you some. You should have really, I think, a B2B Blast and a LinkedIn, or not LinkedIn, but an LCB printing business card, so that you at least have some good representation. We have order forms. Make sure that you got those. Make sure you have some kind of a presentation binder. If you need help on printing out zones for your market area, let us know. We'll do that for you as well. We'll get that all figured out. So once you have those things together, your order forms, business cards, your zones, you're really ready to go. And well, actually samples. They need to have samples too. Right. So, and we have those too. So just get a hold of us. Hey, I really want to work the B2B Blast, and I want to make sure I got all my materials. We'll go over that with you. We'll do one-on-one consulting anytime. So there you go. So we'll talk about the next subject.
Pre-marketing?
CRM.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so we've hooked up with Zoho. Zoho enables you to have a free account. And through that free account, we can link up with you and help you out. We can do three-party calls for you. We can help you with prospecting if you want to look at an area and set that area up. We will help you, hold you accountable for working in that area, and also show you how to enter those contacts into your CRM so you can duplicate that process and have those people who you might have lost in the past, you can revisit them in the near future, therefore doubling your opportunity, almost tripling your opportunity for that sale. And we're going to help you work through that, and it's a valuable tool that will help you utilize.
Yeah, we just really started implementing it ourselves.
Well, it's excellent.
Honestly, guys, I'll tell you what. Here's the deal: is I'm pretty good. I mean, if you saw my desk, I got business cards all over the place. And to be honest with you, I flipped through some of my cards last week, and I'm going, I haven't talked to these people forever, but they're a great source, a great lead. And one of them turned into an appointment. Well, if I had had all of that information in one place in my Zoho CRM, I would have been more organized, and I've been a little bit more on top of it. So I'll tell you what, it's all about being organized. It's all about being efficient. I actually love it. I think it's great. I wish we would have been doing it a lot sooner. One of the things that we can help you with too, as far as getting yourself going, when you do start getting appointments for the B2B Blast, we can do a pre-marketing ad. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to call on, say, a company that does a payroll service, let us know at least give us a day or two at notice or advance notice, and we'll design a really cool ad for you so when you go on that call, you say, this is an idea that we laid out for you. Get them to start thinking about not just do they want to do it, but what do they think of this ad that they laid out for them? Because that changes their dynamics in their brain of saying, well, I really like that ad. But can we change the background to maybe blue instead of yellow? Well, sure, we can do that for you. There's no charge. We'll lay that out. Oh, okay, good. So all of a sudden they're starting to think about what they want in their ad versus do they want to do this. So the pre-marketing ad is really a cool way to kind of keep moving things forward. So
yeah, it's excellent. It's actually, the ad actually helps them picture what it would look like. That way they don't have to think about it. It's already done for them, and we can put it in place in a very short period of time. And if you can set it up for them, it makes it 10 times easier.
Yep, absolutely. Cold calling, I want to talk a little bit about a pitch here. What do we say? What do we do? And if I'm out knocking on doors, this is what I typically do: is I just walk in. And keep this in mind: you're not there to make a sale. You're there to get an appointment. We want to really make sure that you understand there's a big difference on when you make a cold call to set an appointment versus trying to just make a sale right there on the spot. I'm very much a soft selling person. I get better results that way. Everybody's different, so you have to kind of figure out your own way to make this work for you. But when I go out on a call, what I do is I just say, hey, look, this is what we do. I can show them the sample. More than likely, I'm not talking to the decision maker. I'm talking to the gatekeeper or the office manager. And so what I want to do is drive home that, hey, we are a direct mail company. I'm Dan. I'm calling from B2B Blast. We are a direct mail company, but we don't mail to consumers. We're a lot like Valpak, except that we mail to business owners. Yeah. And so what we're looking for is a payroll service to work with. This would be an opportunity. It's exclusive. So we only want one payroll service that we want to work with. And so that's all I really want to say. And I'm looking for an appointment so I can come in and meet with somebody that can make that decision. More than likely, they're busy. You're going to get a business card. You're going to get a contact phone number, name, whatever. I always try and leave every stop with a business card. Now, here's what's cool. It goes back to Zoho. When you get back at night, put that information in your Zoho. Right from your Zoho account, once it's set up, you can send an email right out. Hey, sorry I missed you. Put your little message in there. Typically, what I do is I put right in there, sorry I missed you. I stopped in today. I have an exclusive opportunity for you. We're going to be targeting 5,000 business owners. We'd like to promote your payroll service exclusively to these 5,000 business owners. Boom, that's all you got to say. You will get people that will respond back to you. So that's really kind of the pitch. That's kind of the direction that we go. And you can use this, that's whether it's on the phone or whether you're out cold calling, is just that very quick, punchy, hi, I'm Dan. I'm with B2B Blast. We're looking for a payroll service that we can work with. It's exclusive, and we're going to be promoting you to 5,000 business owners. There you go. There's the pitch.
Yep. You come in with that pre-mock ad, and they can see it. They like it. For the cost that we're charging, it's an exact fit for what they're looking for, and it's a third of the cost. Right. It's the best way to promote their company to 5,000 businesses for the lowest amount of dollars.
Right. One of the things that we found too, it's easy to forget, but it is exclusive. So really drive that exclusivity home, because that is a big buzzword. When you realize that you're the only business we're going to promote to these 5,000 business owners, that's a big deal. You will get very positive response to that.
Amen. I agree.
So the close, we recommend closing, create some sense of urgency. How do you create sense of urgency? The way that I do it, and maybe Glenn does it a little bit differently, but when I'm talking to somebody, I want to let them know that this is already in process. I'm not looking for people that might be interested for like down the road. You're never going to get this thing off the ground. You've got to talk in terms of, I've got a mailer, we're putting it together, it's in process. We've already got people that we're getting on board. We should have this thing done in about the next 7 to 10 days, and we're ready to go to print. If you would like to be included, in other words, we don't want you to miss out. If you'd like to be included, then we need to know right now, and we can start working on your ad. So it's really, you got to push that sense of urgency, like this thing is well underway and we're getting people on board and we're going to go to print in the next 7 to 10 days. Now, if I've already got 4, 5, 6 sales, I could actually take it a little bit further and just say, you know, we've got so-and-so on board, we've got so-and-so Chevy promoting their trucks on board, we've got so-and-so payroll service on board, we've got a lot of people that are lining up. Then now you can kind of actually start doing a little name dropping and let them know that there's real people that are getting on board. But one way or the other, you've got to create that sense of urgency and let them know that they've really got to make a decision today or tomorrow to get on board. So, you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I agree. A sense of urgency is important. Let them know that you're doing co-op marketing, but you're working with a preferred list of contractors, and we're putting these ads together as we speak.
Yep. And
you really want to include them in that list. And
yep.
And by golly, they'll take it seriously, especially if you come in there with that mock-up ad that our design team's ready to put together for them.
Yes, that's a complete cycle. Perfect.
Amen.
Well said. So we do have on this training page a lot of other information besides what we're talking here, but hopefully this video is going to really kind of inspire you and really help you get going. But you're going to find everything laid out on this training page. There's about 9 different areas that we cover in a little bit more detail. So study this. Glenn and I both are totally available to work with you. We'll give you one-on-one consulting. Call us anytime. We're here. We want you to really get this going and get it off the ground. We don't make any money if you don't make any money. So we really are here to help you get this thing going. And anything that we're missing?
I think we've covered just about everything in this video.
Awesome. Great. Yeah. So guys, I'm Dan Cheadle. This is Glenn Small, and we're here to really work with you and help you get going. And definitely nothing happens if we don't all keep in touch. So you're part of our team. So there you go.